Hey folks, it's Lev. Welcome back to another video. For those of you who are new and use him pronouns, today's video is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to do a letter to my younger self sort of thing. Basically, I've been through a lot in the past 3 months and I experienced heartbreak, and it's taken a while to, I guess, heal and sort of consolidate all of my thoughts and everything about that whole thing. And yeah, I'm very different in terms of growth. Like, I've grown a lot just in the past 2 months, and there are things I wish my younger self would know, like the younger self as in like me 2-3 months ago. So this is like a letter from Liv now at current to Liv 2-3 months ago. So that's the start of the video, and I hope that it can help some of you out there who may be going through similar things or experiencing similar heartbreak or pain and stuff like that. Hey Lev, so I am Lev from the future, and I'm Lev from 2-3 months in the future. Right now, you're experiencing a shitstorm of pain, confusion, anger, frustration, uncertainty, and you're just like, what the hell just happened? And it's even worse for you because it's the first time, it's your first technically romantic relationship, and you have not had any experience with this, and you have not dealt with anything to this degree before in terms of relationships, and you're like in like a shitstorm. And I want to acknowledge that you are in a shitstorm at the moment, and it's not gonna be easy. That's the first thing. It's not gonna be easy. But remember that your pals are there for you, and Future Lev is also here for you, and Future Lev is telling you that I know that you have what it takes inside of you to not only survive this shitty situation, but to thrive from it. You know, acknowledging our feelings can be a very powerful thing. Just acknowledging it and being like, this is what I'm going through right now. This is what happened. This is how my body, mind, gut, nervous system, this is how my entire operating system is responding to this. And like, it's okay to feel that way. Especially when, you know, you put so much trust into one person, and then all of the foundations of trust just gets kicked and it all collapses, and like there's nothing else sustaining it. It's just like this empty attachment in a way, because all the meaning and trust is sort of gone, and it's just the thing's still there, but it's just become unhealthy and toxic, and then it's just like destroying both of you. I also want to say to you, Lev, that do not compromise yourself. Do not compromise yourself. Do not try and change yourself. Do not like lower your standards or the healthy things you expect in relationships just out of pity or just out of guilt or just feeling like bad for the person. Do not do that at all. Do not compromise yourself. Do not lower your standards. Do not change what you are looking for in a relationship just for a person. Do not do that. And it's also okay to like set boundaries. Like, one thing I want to tell you, love, is that you don't have to hate someone to set boundaries. Like, you don't hate the person, but that doesn't mean that you can't set boundaries with them because of how it's wreaking havoc on your entire system, and, you know, essentially affecting every part of your life, because everything's a chain effect for you. So if one puzzle piece of your life is not okay, it indirectly affects every other part of your life. So it is okay to set boundaries or even exit the person from your life and kick them out, lock the door behind you, and you shouldn't feel guilty about that because you are just looking after yourself, and someone you trusted behaved in a way that broke your trust, so that's even worse. So yeah, boundaries, kick them out if you need to. Don't feel bad about it. Also gonna add, I know it's hard for you to, let go of people because you get attached to people. Um, as in when you build a connection with someone and it's getting deep and stuff, you get you there's a very strong attachment to people, and you feel very. It's like it's very human for you, and you feel things very deeply, and your sensitivity really kicks in, and like I think that's an awesome quality to have, like being able to feel things at a very human level. It's a really awesome thing, but sometimes people can sort of violate your borders, boundaries around that. So that, yeah, so that makes it harder for you to sort of yeet people out of your life. But Lev, please don't hold on to something that is continuing to be unhealthy for you, regardless of how much it hurts to let the person go. I promise you, in future, if you keep going, just being you, doing what you love, surround yourself with your pals and good people, and just keep being honest with the world and yourself, and just continue being vulnerable and doing all of these awesome things that you're doing, the right people will sort of trickle into your life without you really trying, and people will see you for who you are, and people will treat and respect and value you for who you are. And you don't need people who you don't need people in your life who treat you like garbage. If someone truly loves you and people who truly care about you, you're not gonna have to beg them or sort of drag the connection along just so it's there. Like, if people really care about you and they want to be in your life, they will make an effort to do so, and they will put effort into the connection, and you're not gonna be carrying the entire weight of the damn thing. If it's like a reciprocal relationship and connection, you're not gonna have to carry the weight of the entire thing, and people will put in effort into you if they truly do care about it and you. You're probably not gonna realize this right at this current point in time because of the shitstorm you're in and the chaotic mess that you are trying to navigate through right now. But people who truly care about you and make an effort for you are not going to say one thing and then do another thing and bullshit you, Liv. It's like you never bullshit yourself. And people care about you. Your pals don't bullshit you. So people who actually care about you are not gonna bullshit you and say one thing and then do another. Like, please, Liv, please keep an eye out for that. Because it happens a lot, unfortunately, because I don't know. But you don't deserve to be bullshitted like that at all. And, it's frustrating for you because you don't do that to people. When you say you're gonna do something, you are gonna do it and you mean it. You don't bullshit people. And then when you see it happen to you, it can get very frustrating, and that's also okay to feel because it's so conflicting with how you live as a person and your values and all that sort of thing, how you operate and live life and treat other people. It's so far, and I guess it's so far beyond imaginable of what you could bring yourself to do. That's why you experience this like conflict, and that's okay. And yeah, something that you're probably gonna realize actually something you will realize 2-3 months down the line after you started healing from this shitstorm is that busy, and people say they're busy a lot as an excuse because, again, if someone truly cares about you, they will make time for you, just like you make time for all your pals that you care about, even though you work full-time and have all these creative projects going on. If someone truly cares about you, they will make time for you. And they're not gonna say they're busy every single time you ask them, um, yeah, to hang out or something. They're not gonna say they're busy all the time. Similar to what I said at the start, Liv, this isn't gonna be an easy ride. This is not gonna be an easy ride, and it's not gonna be an easy path to navigate through. And you are gonna experience a lot of difficult emotions and carry a lot of weight in regards to starting to heal from this shitstorm. Once again, it's probably my favorite word in this video, shitstorm. Your nervous system has been raked. I mean, completely wrecked, and it's gonna take some time to heal. But the important thing, Liv, is to keep showing up. Just keep showing up. Keep doing the work, the little bit of work, even if it's small. Just keep doing the work every single day, and then months down the line, pretty much where I am now, future Levi is at, you're gonna realize, like, it's gonna be your life. Things will get better, even though in the shitstorm moments, it feels like it's not gonna get better and that your life is in a pit of hell, and it probably is, but in the future, it will get better. Even though it might not feel like it in that moment, your shitstorm, chaotic shitstorm, it will get better. Just keep showing up, keep doing things that are healthy for you, and results will start showing. Results will show. It won't happen right away, but it will start showing as you continue down the path of healing. It will show. Just keep showing up and being consistent and surrounding yourself with good people. I promise you, Lev, it will get better. You might experience setbacks, but that's okay, and that's part of the journey. Like, experience setback does not mean that you're a failure or anything like that. I mean, just because you fail once, it doesn't mean you are a failure. It just means that you failed at that thing at that current point in time. That's it. It doesn't mean you're gonna fail for the rest of your life, or that the next time you try, you're gonna fail. It's just, it's okay to experience setbacks, and Lev, you're a absolute badass, and I know that with every barrier that comes your way, you will find a way to break it down. Even if it may take time, one way or another, you are gonna find a way to break down that barrier, completely smash through it. And I know this from your track record. So it's very okay to feel like you don't know what to do because it is the first time you've experienced heartbreak like this. And it's okay to feel lost and be like, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? And have that, it's okay to like feel anger again. But with the anger thing, just give it time and eventually it will settle, and you will realize that poisoning yourself with anger over this and this person is not worth it. And forgiveness doesn't mean you're weak or that the behavior is okay. Like, forgiving someone does not make a behavior justifiable, or make what happened right, but it's to give you a little bit of peace left because you don't want to be an enemy against yourself. And you want to use anger to fuel growth rather than let anger be the enemy and destroy you. And I know that you will use anger to fuel growth because you've done that before and you've used emotions to fuel growth before. But this is just a gentle reminder to not let anger and frustration consume you and completely destroy your entire life. And yes, it's the first time you've been through heartbreak like this, but I know that you will find a way to adapt to whatever shit comes your way, Liv. You will adapt, you will try new things and see if it works, and if it doesn't work, then you try a different way. You will bring all of the tools that you learn throughout life into this situation, identify which tools and strategies and approaches work, and then which ones might be most helpful, give those a go. And I know that either way, you're not gonna stop. You're just gonna keep pushing through. Even if you can't run, you will walk. If you can't walk, you will crawl. If you can't damn crawl, you're gonna drag your body forward anyway. Because that's you, Lev. You don't give up that easily. And that is seriously gonna play well. It's gonna be your ally in this fight to in healing from this shitstorm. Um, you know, when you reach this point at where I am now, 2 3 months down the line, you're gonna be so grateful that you didn't give up and that you didn't let the person back into your life, even though it hurt. And doing it hurt and letting the person go hurt because of everything you've shared with the person. But it is absolutely worth it. And you'll be thriving once you start getting back your life after healing. You're gonna be thriving and you're gonna do things that you never thought you would, and opportunities would come up that you never thought would. And eventually the incident and the person will just be a passing thought that just comes and goes but has no power over your life, your nervous system, or your mind. If shit happens in the future and people mistreat you, just come back to this video and watch it again, because I'm confident that most of the things I've said in this video will apply to the situation. And even if new things do come up, remember that you have survived this shitstorm and thrived from it, even though it was your first time and you had no idea what to expect or how to deal with it. But you survived and thrived. And I'm confident that if anything happens in the future, you can once again not only survive, but thrive. Take care, Lev. As for you folks watching, yep, that's the end of my letter. I didn't script that or anything at all. I'm just really speaking from deep down, genuine, vulnerable, and genuine things I would say to the Lev that was going through the heartbreak and heartache 2 3 months ago. This is what I would say to him. If I had a future me talking to me back then, this is what I would say to him. And yeah, I really do hope that some of the things I have said to myself can help you folks as well in whatever you may be going through, whatever form of heartbreak or heartache you might be going through. Yeah, thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you in the next video.